In this section of the BAS 200 Benson mini audiometer training module, we will be covering essentially how to assign a subject to a test prior to starting the test. But having said that, prior to us getting the equipment ready, we need to make sure that the patient response button is plugged back in. It's likely that you just finished the daily calibration. So once that's plugged in, we can get into starting a test. And at this point, we can essentially have the headphones on the client, red being the right and blue being left. We can place that onto the subject's head and adjust using the tabs here on the top. And then also, we can hand the patient response button to the client, seat them inside the booth, and essentially close the door. Let's take a look at the software now. So in the software here, first thing we want to do is essentially assign the client to the test. It's likely that we've already entered his name, but under here, as you can see on the right-hand side, under name, blank. So we go to the assign button here, click on that. Then this dialog box here will appear. Here we can select on the last name just by clicking on the button here. And then all the names of the employees that we've entered here should appear. You don't want to scroll through all the names, or if you have quite a few employees already entered, click on the first letter of their last name to scroll to that particular section. In this case, we'll select test. Say OK. And then all their information should appear here. Once we're happy with that, click on the assign button. And then as you can see on the right-hand side here, under the name, test BB has now been assigned to this particular test. From there, you now click on Start Audiogram function. But prior to doing that, you also have the ability to change the voice instructions. So on the right-hand side of the screen here, under instruction language, it's currently selected for English. By clicking on the drop-down menu, you have other languages such as Spanish, German, Hindi, French, so on and so forth. In this case, we'll just keep it on English. If you're happy with that, once again, click on the Start Audiogram button.